What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on ICP. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So ICP is currently trading at a price point of $3.30, which is really good to see because we had ICP drawn in a falling wedge, which broke out almost perfectly to the measured move. And had you guys taken that trade, you could have made about 15% in a few days. Anyways, ICP currently has a market cap of 1.4 billion, which ranks 34th among all cryptocurrencies. And its circulating supply is up to 447 million out of a total supply of 508 million. And if you're looking to trade ICP, I recommend using Binance, Coinbase, or KuCoin. I think those are the three easiest centralized exchanges to use. And now in pretty much every ICP video I make, I feel a little bit obligated to talk about the all-time high. So on CoinMarketCap, it says back in 2021 that ICP reached an all-time high of $750 and is down 99% since then. Now, what you have to understand about this is the circulating supply of ICP, as there was significantly less tokens in circulation. Just to show you guys what I'm talking about, if you come over to market cap of and you compare the current market cap of ICP to the all-time high market cap of ICP, which was 18.5 billion. If ICP got back to those levels, it'd be trading at a price point of $41, and that'd be a 12.5x. Now, a 12.5x is still fantastic, but as you can see, it does not get us anywhere near $750. And just to go a little bit deeper, if you compare the current market cap of ICP to the current market cap of Ethereum, which is 202 billion, if ICP reached those levels, it'd still only be trading at a price point of $450, and that'd be a 136x. Yet again, these would be phenomenal gains, yet it's still not even close to the CoinMarketCap all-time high. So simply put, I don't want you guys to invest hoping that ICP goes back to its price all-time highs, as that is extremely unlikely, at least in this next bull run. I'm not saying ICP can't make phenomenal gains, but just don't get your hopes up for $750. But now we'll get into some ICP news. So if you come over to their Twitter, they just posted 5 hours ago that the Bitcoin Startup Lab is pushing the boundaries of Bitcoin with their startup program. They have partnered with the Internet Computer and are inviting the brightest minds to apply for the 90-day program. So it's good to see that ICP is still growing their partnerships. And now I actually really like what they posted October 22nd. Attention all gamers. The Internet Computer is at the forefront of Web3 gaming. And I think this is huge, as I believe Web3 and gaming both will be huge narratives in the next bull run. Web3 is that kind of newer technology, and the reality of gaming is that it is only growing. If you actually look at the analytics of esports, here in a couple of years, it truly might be on the same level as the NBA, the NFL, some of the major sport industries. So naturally, if ICP is actually at the forefront of it, that could be very bullish for investors. And lastly, I want to show you what they also posted October 22nd. Next-gen blockchains leverage advanced cryptography, providing a rock-solid foundation for a flourishing ecosystem to thrive and innovate. With cutting-edge technology and robust security measures, ICP empowers businesses and individuals to explore new possibilities. And I want to show you guys what Dominic was saying about it.
Well, I think you have to separate the network, the platform, from the ecosystem to some degree, because, necessarily next generation blockchains are extremely complicated, involve a lot of advanced cryptography, new cryptography, complex distributed computing protocols, execution environments, all kinds of other things too. So you're going to get one community that's working on the network protocol itself, and that mathematical protocol, because a protocol should be defined in math, that mathematical protocol creates a shared platform that an ecosystem builds on. Well, I think.
And now we'll go over some news that's not directly correlated to ICP, but it's still extremely important. So this is Watcher Guru's Twitter, and I first want to show you what they posted 22 minutes ago. So the SEC commissioner says the logic for why we haven't approved a spot Bitcoin ETF has always mystified me. And keep in mind, this is an SEC commissioner.
And I can't say whether or not the commission is ready to approve a Bitcoin exchange traded product. I've been thinking we should approve one for the last 5 years. So the logic for why we haven't has always mystified me. The court case obviously is an important factor in the landscape, but I can't guess as to my colleagues' approach to this topic.
It seems like every single video I make, there is somebody new talking about how the Bitcoin spot ETF is going to get approved sometime soon, or they don't understand why it hasn't been approved yet, whether that's Blackrock, Fidelity, or any other large company or asset manager. And what you guys have to understand about these Bitcoin spot ETFs is that they are not future ETFs. They are spot ETFs, meaning that the asset managers will actually have to hold Bitcoin, and that will install so much confidence within the entire crypto market. And it will also make it significantly easier for the older generation generations to get into crypto, which could skyrocket the prices. And it truly could bring trillions of dollars into the industry. And I mean, we saw a preview of what is most likely to come on October 16th, just minutes after the Blackrock Bitcoin spot ETF was approved. Bitcoin skyrocketed from $27,000 to over $30,000. And again, that was just within minutes. Imagine when these actually get approved. And it might not even be just Blackrock. They might all get approved at the exact same time. And when that happens, you are not going to want to miss out. Now, they also just posted 2 hours ago that Solana's largest DeFi protocol, Marinade Finance, has blocked UK users from accessing the site. Now, as many of you guys know, I'm not the biggest Solana fan. I think it's a solid project, but I just don't like how centralized it is. And I know that might sound a little weird because I am a really big fan of Quant, but I think being a major layer 1 blockchain is very different than solving interoperability. So overall, this is just something to keep your eyes on if you're a Solana fan. And now we're starting to get a little more bullish. So they just posted 23 hours ago. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy Bitcoin investment is currently at a $60 million unrealized gain. And from my research, their average Bitcoin price is about $29,500 to about $29,800. It's somewhere in that range. And as you can see right now, Bitcoin's at about $30,800. And obviously this is going to be very bullish for Bitcoin and crypto in general, as MicroStrategy is one of the largest Bitcoin holders. And then lastly, I want to talk about what they posted October 20th. The Chinese yuan surpasses the euro to become the world's second most used currency for Swift trade settlements. Now, you could argue this is not correlated to crypto at all, and perhaps it's not. But realistically speaking, how far away do you think we are from Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies passing certain currencies? I genuinely don't think we are that far away, especially once these spot Bitcoin ETFs get approved and trillions of dollars come into crypto. You have to understand the overall potential of crypto. As of 2021, the stock market was valued at $106 trillion. And at that same time, crypto was valued at $2.6 trillion. Just under 50 times smaller than the stock market. And I truly think people are starting to realize that traditional investments are not going to cut it anymore. Take bonds for an example. If you invest in a bond, you are quite literally losing value as you are not beating the rate of inflation. So if your goal is to create generational wealth, you have to invest in unorthodox assets. And obviously this is a crypto channel, so I believe crypto can be that. Now, for the final part of the video, we'll get into some technical analysis. So this is ICP on the daily time frame. And as I was saying at the beginning, we had ICP drawn on a falling wedge, which I said break up 68% of the time. And it's broken out almost perfectly. And had you guys taken this trade, you could have made about 15% gains. However, at the current moment, there are definitely some bearish indicators. The first one being that price action is potentially forming a double top. In addition, the RSI and stochastics are both getting very overbought. And then if you look at price action, it swings from a higher high to a lower high. The RSI swings from lower high to higher high. That is an extreme case of Class A bearish divergence, which typically signals a local top has been reached. So personally, I would be looking to take profits on ICP. Obviously, that's not financial advice. Do what's best for you. But I think there's a pretty good chance we retrace down to about $2.96 or even $2.89. But I also want you to understand the reality of what is going on right now. And that is that Bitcoin has been skyrocketing. In fact, mid-recording this video, Bitcoin's almost about to break $31,000. And I'll get into that in just a second. But if Bitcoin keeps pumping, there's a good chance ICP also will keep pumping. And on top of that, ICP has absolutely gotten decimated during this bear market. So if you guys believe in this project long-term, it still might not be a bad time for you to start dollar cost averaging in. Now, lastly, we'll go over Bitcoin, as it's correlated to most altcoins. So as many of you guys know, we initially had Bitcoin drawn on a bull flag, which I said break up 68% of the time. And it has broken out almost perfectly. In fact, it's went above the measured move. Now, I will say it's difficult for me to take credit for this, as you could certainly argue this was due to the Blackrock Bitcoin spot ETF getting approved, even though there were so many indicators that suggested we might get a bounce up. Now, I'm going to say the exact same thing I've said in my last several videos, and that is that the RSI and stochastics are extremely overbought, which typically signals there's going to be a little bit of a pullback coming. Obviously, that is not guaranteed. However, it is somewhat rare to see a super explosive move upward when these are extremely overbought. But I will say, on a more positive note, price action has officially closed a candle above $29,000, where we were trading sideways for almost a month. That is very bullish, and that could be the start of an uptrend. And we have also gotten back above a high volume node on the VRVP, which again is very bullish. And another thing is that if you look at the moving averages, the 21-day is about to break above the 200-day moving average, which would be a golden cross, which typically signals an explosive move is coming for Bitcoin. So price action could potentially start to flag out. And in doing so, the RSI and stochastics would start to reset, and then we could bounce off of the 21-day moving average as support, and that could lead to an explosive move upward. So just to be clear, in the short term, I would expect a little bit of a pullback, but from a long-term standpoint, this move is huge and extremely bullish. Yet, as I say in every single one of my videos, it's crucial that you understand macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the Blackrock Bitcoin spot ETF were to get approved, that could skyrocket Bitcoin, ICP, the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if it gets rejected or some extremely bearish news comes out, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just understand, right now the crypto market is extremely volatile. Anything can happen in the short term. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think ICP can go next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.